Lucky Flex. Cyclone I represent for the One Drop Podcast. You know the thing, you know the lingo. Get to the money, get to the cash. Yo, a Cyclone, you know. I represent for the One Drop Podcast. You know the thing, you know the lingo. Chat, chat.
Watch out, watch out.
Yo, welcome back to One Drop Podcast. This is episode 41. Yeah, I'm your boy Lucky Flex.
Tracy Loyal.
Yep, and you back in the building. I know you see us -1, and you know, our boy Dillinger called in late, but you know what I mean, and then he called out.
That's a funny way to put it.
Exactly, right?
Call it late, but didn't call out.
Exactly. So it's the two of us today. And, you know, again, we was missing the action last week. I do apologize. It's been a crazy weekend after Thanksgiving. It's a lot of things that went on. And first, I want to, you know, give my condolences to the family of Darvin Henderson. That was my son's trainer and coach. He passed away Thanksgiving weekend. It's been a rough week because I had to see my son experience, you know, a death of somebody who was close to him. So
yeah,
it was, you know, it was rough weekend, and it was bittersweet because he won a tournament, you know, for football, you know, this weekend. And, you know, Coach Darv used to be his motivator and his cheerleader at the same time, you know what I mean? So, you know, all his videos and, you know, all his Instagram posts, Coach Darv is, you know, one of the people that was an advocate, you know, for his talents, and basically sharing his talents, his videos, and, you know, telling, you know, his followers that, you know, this a young man is going to be the next one up. And I just, it's just hard to see a young man like that, you know, pass. And I think he's 31 years old.
Yeah.
And it was, you know, died from natural causes, and you know, thank God, you know, nobody did anything to him and, you know, took his life. But, you know, you never know, you know, people's struggles, you know what I'm saying? And my heart goes out to his family, his friends, you know, the kids that he trained and coached. He definitely gonna be missed. He's definitely gonna be missed. Definitely. He was a legend in this town, in this county, in Mercer County in New Jersey. So, wow, man, it's surreal, bro. Yeah. It's real surreal because this week is it was like a haze to me. I couldn't even function right because I'm thinking about, you know, this guy, you know, that devote his life to the youth. Yes. You know what I'm saying? He was you know, a football player in college. He went to Monmouth University in Jersey, and also he was also playing pro in you know, for a couple of years. I think he, you know, was with the Eagles for a little bit, then went to the LA Rams for a little bit. Well, I don't think there was LA Rams at the time, but either way, you know, he, you know, out of that short time in his career, came back home and dedicated his life to train the youth. And, that I think that's amazing and that's honorable for a young man to, devote his, life, to youth, is train them to get better and get to the next level. So I just want to, just give my condolences again to the Henderson family. And, rest in power, man. And definitely going to be missed around here. All right. Well,
on a lighter note.
On a lighter note, yeah. So I did that. I did a lot of crying this week, so I can't even cry no more. But on a lighter note, like you said, Thanksgiving weekend, I did, have some time with my son. He was actually invited to play with a team, for a tournament in Delaware, where they won the tournament, and he was psyched up,
It's always good to watch him play like that, though.
Exactly.
In these tournaments.
And the crazy part is, he scored the winning touchdown in the championship. So, I was very proud, very, very proud.
And superstar, yeah.
Hey, man, I just pray for him every day. You know what I'm saying, and pray for Judah every day too, and that they, not take the things that God blessed them with for granted. You know what I'm saying? So, he's super excited. They got a nice little championship ring. He look all diamond out, even though it's not real diamonds, but and he represented his self well. You know what I'm saying? And this is a team that I think he practiced with them for like a week, not even a week. He had one full practice and he trained with them a couple days. Ooh. And he just basically felt it out and he did what he had to do.
Do what he had to do.
It was cold as hell though. It was outside for like if you was in the tri-state area Thanksgiving weekend, you don't know how cold it was.
I wasn't making that trip.
It was very cold out there, and Delaware is kind of close to the, close to the river and all that. So it's
when I heard Delaware, I was like, okay.
It's super open. It's super open out there. So yeah, it was cold, but it was well worth it. He did represent himself well.
Good.
So big up to Jaden, man, making daddy proud and mommy proud and little bro proud. So, and you always gonna make Coach Darv proud. So, you're doing your thing. All right.
Yeah, it's a football family, y'all.
Football. He started basketball Saturday. He did well. His team won on basketball. So. Well, we are a football family, man.
Sure.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Anyway, so Trey, what's on the agenda today? Because you the one that's you the woman today.
Like that. Actually, I would say this week. So I saw the article in Dancehall magazine. In regards to Drake being the most streamed artist on Spotify in Jamaica. And I'm thinking to myself, like, what?
Yeah, well, I don't feel it so strange that it is, Drake, you know what I'm saying? Because he's so close to the Caribbean culture, and, kind of adapt his vibes with, into his music. So, and his slang into his, our slang into his music and all that. So
yeah, I kind of get it.
Yeah.
But the most streamed artist on Spotify. I mean, seriously, I don't know. That kind of rubbed me the wrong way.
Well, would you think that they're going to be streaming a fellow Jamaican artist? Why you feel like that? Because it's Jamaica.
I mean, because first of all, I would say the industry, it needs it.
It does. But the thing about it is, we all talk about this all the time. It's nothing that we don't know.
They love
they're foreign minded. Most of the people in Jamaica,
and it's so
they're foreign minded. They love they love anybody that is in an environment that they are born in, and they always in. They kind of want to have that outlet to do something different, listen to something different.
No, I'm all for listening to different.
So hip hop is the next wave. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And who is one of the big hip hop artists that always come to Jamaica, always representing the Jamaican culture outside of Jamaica in a way more than Drake? You know what I'm saying? Drake always.
Album, I don't know, pop kind of the one shot. Am I the only one that noticed that?
Well, I feel like he should have. He should have had a collab with Drake already. Yeah, you know what I mean.
At least he should have been at least on one of them albums.
He
like,
should
come
have.
on, their relationship has been what, years now.
Yeah, but the thing about it is, I think that it was an opportunity when he made that. He actually was on a collab with Drake, and then he had to be dropped because it leaked. What song was that?
Which one?
Is it Controller? Not Controller. It wasn't Controller.
I'm gonna have to look that up, Luke, because I don't remember.
What's the one that they play all the time? And he be like, Pop Pun be like, forever, forever, forever. Oh my God!
But anyway, he's still not on any of the albums.
Yeah, he was supposed to be on that one, but it got leaked, and that's why he got dropped.
I'm just saying. I mean, to me, it was a little bit weird to actually read that article, and I was just like, wow. We don't support each other here.
Listen, man, I say this all the time, man.
I'm all about different genre of music. You know that. Like,
yeah,
I'm all about that.
But you know Jamaica already, and Jamaica love a hip hop culture, and they love American artists. You know, even though Drake is Canadian, but you know what I'm saying, he's making hip hop music, pop music, and it's basically running the world. And I'm really not surprised, really. You know what I mean? I'm really not surprised. I can't really say that this man don't deserve to be listened to, because he's a good artist.
He's a good artist.
But
I get it.
I get it. What you're trying to say? It should be more of a Jamaican artist.
Weird to me.
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I listen to Drake here and there, but I'm sorry if you check my playlist right now, dancehall, reggae, But I mean, I don't know. Like I said, to me, it just come off a little bit. It was weird to read that, because you're thinking Jamaica, like our culture. We need to preserve our culture.
And the thing about it is, like, now Spotify is in Jamaica, and music of our dancehall and reggae artists are on Spotify also, and they should be getting listened to. They should be getting that support. But I feel like in Jamaica, they already have means to listen to those artists anyway in different forms. So you go to a dance. You go to a dance. You get the CD man that's selling CDs around with the new mixtapes and the new songs on it, or they listen to the radios out there that's playing dancehall music.
Radio stations actually play more hip hop.
They play more hip hop, but at the same time, they have days, and that they play dancehall too. Probably not the hardcore dancehall that you probably will hear in a dance.
Of course,
you'll hear the commercial type dancehall or whatever that's going to be on the radio. But I feel like they have an opportunity to listen to dancehall all the time. I think that when they get around, probably like friends or in a, an intimate space, they want to hear something different. And I'm saying,
I totally get it. I guess I'm just still looking at the whole fact, like, what happened to the whole, like Jamaican, like dancehall reggae is like so authentic. Like, why are we not, keeping it that way or preserving it that way?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, for me, it's just like, oh my God, like, think about the music. I know times change. Don't get me wrong. I know that. Yeah. Okay. We move with the time. I get it. But Jesus, we still need our music, our kind of music. I feel our genre of music.
And we up here in the United States, it's like we, as us being Jamaican or have Jamaican heritage, we're gonna listen to dancehall more, most likely, because we don't have that, I guess we don't have that luxury of being back home all the time. And so that's the closest thing to home is the music. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we're gonna listen to it 24/7 because we don't have the luxury of being near and getting that, that music right then and there. You know what I mean? Even though it's no different because it's the internet ages now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's really no difference of timing of music. But the thing about it is you'll probably hear a song busting a dance in Jamaica before it hit America. That's the only difference.
Well, yeah, because like some artists actually didn't get the bus here, so they got Jamaica get the bus
exactly.
There. Okay, I get that.
So they're like the same thing when Cranium bus, right? Mm-hmm. When Cranium bus with Nobody I Know, it was Jamaica. Well, it was not really here. It was New York. New York really was buzzing. Yeah, but when it hit Jamaica though, that's when it went crazy. I understand
what you're saying, but that thing was buzzing in New York crazy.
It was, and the thing about it was just that's the tri-state really that was really buzzing with it, right?
Yeah.
And because I remember that year I went down to Jamaica and I played a dance, right? And I told Sunku, me and Sunku was playing at a dance out there. I think it's the same. I think it's Daniel dance. Yeah. I think we was playing that.
Yeah, I think.
I was letting them know. I was like, yo, this song right here is gonna be #1 in Jamaica by the summer next year. And he was like, yeah. I was like, dog, you gonna be? I'm giving it to you right now. Trust me and believe it's gonna be the song of the year. And let me tell you, Tracy, the next year, everybody dance name Nobody Have to Know. Yeah, that's so everybody the party name was that. Everybody was naming their party after that song. So that's how I'm saying, like it depends on where you're living, right? When it comes down to this music, if a song is busting in the area and it doesn't bust in the next area yet, give it time. It's gonna happen. Yes. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. Like, it's the difference between where you are in the world, because if you're just used to just listening to hip hop all the time, or hip hop is easy to be around you, you're gonna be like, let me listen to dancehall because that's what I'm used to. But you see, with Jamaicans in Jamaica, they like, I'm listening to dancehall 24/7. Let me listen to hip hop. And fortunately for Drake, it's him.
I wonder who's number 2. I don't think they said who number 2. I didn't see. I don't know who number 2 artist was.
Listen,
was it even Jamaican? It was another rapper.
It's probably another rapper.
Kanye.
It's probably another rapper, and it's probably not even Kanye. It's probably one of them young rappers.
It's probably another rapper
like Baby or The Baby or whatever. Like,
first of all, of course, the whole accent, the whole thing, it just took over Jamaica right now.
Yeah.
That no cap and
that the little slang and everything is taking it.
I'm just sitting there like, what?
I feel like it's different now though. It's like hip hop is not like like New York used to be the capital of hip hop, right? Now it changed over, like it's more like Atlanta being the driving force of hip hop right now, because or other southern states that actually have a big buzz in the streets. Like you have Lil Baby, The Baby. One is from, I think, North Carolina and baby. Atlanta, and the Lil Baby is from Atlanta. Oh, you got what's the brothers or the cousins? What they call again? Migos. The Migos. They what I mean. These are the rappers that's of today. You know what I mean? That you see.
You're okay with it being Drake was the most streamed?
I'm not. Like I understand.
I've been asking everybody this.
It's not like
since the article came out, I've been asking everybody. I'm like,
it's not like I'm old.
Okay
like
with that.
I feel like of course we need our own artists to be up there with streams and listens and all of that stuff. It'd be nice to see them on there. Exactly.
Being the most streamed.
But at the same time, like that's what I heard a producer, I forgot I think it was don't want to quote the wrong person, but it's a producer in Jamaica, a well-known producer in Jamaica. He was explaining why Spotify and all of these things, or Apple Music, wouldn't be a big factor in Jamaica when it came down to, having it, in Jamaica, because Spotify wasn't in Jamaica at one time.
I actually think I know what producer you're talking about.
I want to say it was
something
who?
Like that. Kurt. I think I know.
No.
I think I know the article that you're talking about.
Yeah, but he was basically saying, it's not going to be a factor for the artist per se. Because
he was telling the producers they need to tighten up their shit.
Yeah, basically, yeah. I can't remember the.
He was basically just coming at the producer like, listen, you guys need to tighten up your shit.
Yeah.
Make good
business choices.
That's gonna really benefit the artist, which is true.
Yeah.
Because them little half-ass shit, the software and stuff that they using and just bumping shit up. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Let's just be honest. Because all the rhythms sounds alike.
Yeah,
all the beats sound
producers
alike.
are not the same as it was
back in the
one
day.
time.
Yes.
Like 90s and the early 2000s, producers were different when it came down to quality, I feel, and authentic, rhythms and all of these things. So it's different now, and I think things and times always change or whatever, but at the same time we have to keep that same type of culture going on when it comes down to the quality of dancehall and the authentic part of dancehall. So now dancehall and reggae used to be driving with the bass and the drums of the that would be the main core, the core of reggae and dancehall music. Now you don't hear or the bass or whatever. You don't hear a lot of bass in our music now.
Bing, bing.
Yeah.
No, it's crazy because I think it was Shaggy.
Yeah.
It was his interview that he did, and he was talking about the same thing. Like we're actually forgetting what the culture is, what it used to be, and where it can go. And I agree with a lot of things that Shaggy was saying.
Well, I feel like it's
ways to do it and still
but it's
the tradition of music.
It's the industry's fault also.
That too.
You see, you have I think a lot of responsibility lies on the well-known producers or the seasoned producers that we have there, and a lot of them was kind of not I guess taking that charge into the industry. Like now, you have people that's sitting around in their house and making rhythms or even making songs or whatever and putting it out there, and all of a sudden those become the hottest shit. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like it's a good thing and a bad thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because you don't have like a big little industry circle where you have to bust down the gate to get in. Now you have your own way to do your own thing. If it hit, it hit. If it miss, it miss.
That is true.
It's true. Like it's a good thing and a bad thing, and it's no really way you can kind of govern it because it's music and it's originality, and you have these younger artists that's not don't care what the older heads are saying.
They just want to bust.
They just want to bust and make a way for their own self and their family. So it's a good thing and a bad thing to me. I just feel like we just need to have a little bit more control when it comes down to what we want to push out to the masses as our culture.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's the only thing that I can think of that we need to to have a little hold on, because our culture is going in another way where I guess it's influenced by more hip hop than dancehall and reggae. So
obviously,
and there you have your answer to why they listen to Drake more.
And that's crazy. now I'm thinking about it, like that is crazy.
See how we just talked that up and found the answer.
And it's so crazy.
Yeah. So
I mean, I guess for me, once again, it go back to what is the end goal when it comes to dancehall? Like, you know, like, or for the artist.
I don't think a lot of these artists plan this far. I think a lot of these artists kind of play it by ear and
just want to get
just want to make money and get that popularity.
Yeah,
and that's where it kind of stops with them, really.
So they're just gonna last about not even good 5 years in the music business, but and that's it to me. Me, that's what I look at. But listen, though,
like some of these songs that bust last year, you don't even play them this year. You know what I'm saying? Or it's not even playing in dance this year. Some of these songs that just come out is just for the time it's out. The couple months that it's hot.
Gimmick ones, I guess.
Yeah, but like a lot of these gimmicky ones is just for the time. Like the push and wang wang.
Oh God!
like push on like that shit was last Christmas, right?
What the hell that was? It was just a phrase.
Yes,
that's to me. It was just a phrase.
It was a phrase and a song, though.
I never paid attention to the song.
But listen to the song was from Christmas till about Easter. And that was it.
It was just like with that song with
and Easter's probably too far.
Yeah, because that's that song with Go God. Like, oh my God,
the Scammer one.
Yeah, like I don't hear to play no more.
Listen to me. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Like,
I was just quarantined.
These songs, like
quarantine.
Yeah, exactly. So, like, all right. Back in our time, right? I know the music industry was kind of different in the 90s, right? But I remember when the Joyride rhythm came out, right?
Oh,
Joyride was like a classic rhythm, right?
Yes.
Joyride was playing for a good 2 years, easy.
The Diwali rhythm too.
Yes, Diwali is another. That's another rhythm. That's another rhythm that was iconic.
Oh my God!
You know what I'm saying? So these rhythms were never outside of dancehall. Even you could play Diwali in a dance, right? No.
Diwali was even in clubs up here, bro.
Yeah,
like, and I'm pretty sure they're probably still playing in some clubs. and you know what? Big up to Sean Paul too. You know what I mean? He's a big reason why that kind of even come about. Elephant Man too, yes. Because these artists were at that time were trying to cross over, and they were getting the BET views like and the face of Jamaica, right so the face of Jamaica and dancehall music at the time, and this is why the Diwali was so great, and Joyride was the same way, but didn't have that American crossover thing, but at the same time, Joyride rhythm was basically a rhythm that that was just an instant dancehall banger. Yes. That rhythm, you put that on in any dance, any club, people hitting the dance floor. Yes,
you know what I'm saying.
I agree with that.
So we don't have these rhythms right now. That's the thing.
From it.
That's the thing that we don't have these rhythms right now. I can say from 2016 and up, I don't feel like we don't have those iconic rhythms like that.
No,
probably farther. I'm just probably giving it. I'm probably giving it a little blind by just saying 2016, but.
Yeah, actually, you might be right.
I'm saying like I'm not saying that
and
it's
the
haven't.
Start coming
That's what I'm saying. Like
you're right.
I'm saying like these rhythms start changing up. You know what I'm saying?
You're right.
It start changing up around that time period. Dancehall kind of made another turn, and I feel like we just need to revisit what dancehall used to sound like. You know what I'm saying? If we don't have that original authentic sound,
we need that authentic sound. Yeah, we can still make impact.
Yeah,
regardless.
Because if we don't have that authentic sound, the these other genres is going to take over more than it is. Because
Afro beats.
Like big up the Afro beats.
What?
You know what I'm saying? Big up the Afro beats, because Afro beats is actually holding it up because
they carry torch.
They carrying the torch with foreign music.
Yes, they are.
You know what I'm saying? When it comes down to Afro beats, I feel like it's it's a definitely a good
mix of
both worlds. Yeah. Afrobeats and dancehall. Yeah,
exactly. And I mean, let's be honest, they doing the work.
Yeah, and these
music sound good,
and these artists are not scared. They're not scared to try different things when it comes down to music. And they're
if that means they're gonna come get a look at club with Vibes Carter and still home.
Exactly. Exactly.
They're coming.
Listen, I just seen with WizKid when the Essence now he had the joint with Justin Bieber, and that was just for it getting pushed out even more. A lot of
people wanted to jump on that.
And of course, I wish he would have on that song. I wish he would have got. I wish he would have got somebody else like a Chris Brown or somebody. You know what I mean?
Pushing for Chris Brown to be on it.
But I understand his business sense though. He wanted to get that pop market.
Yes, and he surely did. He surely did.
WizKid is one. WizKid, Burna Boy. A lot of these artists has good business sense, or whoever is managing them have good business sense, and I feel like that's what reggae and dancehall artists are missing. They don't have a lot of people around them that's giving them good advice or pushing them in the right directions where they can have that crossover moment. You have, right now we have, Spice that's in the, trying to get into the, American market. She's mostly not with just music, but through, loving hip hop and all of those things. So,
you gotta give her credit.
You gotta give you credit because you're trying to use your resources to get yourself out there.
Exactly.
So,
exactly.
You have to, and the crazy part about Spice doing most of her stuff on her own.
Exactly.
She don't have no manager, nobody. So, big up the Spice on that because
gotta give her credit.
You doing the work and you making sure that you the hardest working woman in dancehall right now. You know what I mean? I know a lot. I know the last episode I definitely said she is self-proclaimed queen, but that's how I feel. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel. But I'm not gonna take away your work that you've done in the business.
Ethic, definitely, we all can see it, and we cannot deny it.
Yeah,
her work ethic is there.
Yeah.
Some people just not ready to give up that title yet. So can't really be mad. You know what I'm saying? Like,
listen, man, I applaud anybody that get up in the morning and grind and they know what they doing, and making moves, even if it's baby steps. So, as long as you doing your work and you're doing the things that make you happy, I'm good with that. You know what I'm saying? And you still making a name for yourself. You're still representing Jamaica. It's a good thing. And you know what I mean? I just want more artists to do this, and the people that have, the popularity now, I wish that they can look into that and try to market themselves in a different way, to get that market.
We need a little bit more.
Yeah.
But a little bit more.
At the same time, as Dillinger would say, you know what I mean? Be great in where you at.
Exactly.
Bust where you at. And do what you have to do there. But at the same time, I could see where you could say that, but I just don't feel that you're not going to gain all of the world like that. I think you have to.
Am I just being just
is in Jamaica? Nah, that's not going to happen.
Okay.
I feel like you have to market yourself.
Like, what is the end game? There has to be a end. Like, what's the goal?
I don't know. Making money and taking care of your family is always the first priority.
That's always the first.
You know what I mean?
Talking about when it comes down for the love of the music.
Yeah,
that's my
for
thing.
the culture, for the culture of dancehall and reggae. Yeah, you want to have a good presence when it comes down to that to the culture of it. I feel like a lot of these younger artists now, they don't have that thought process to say, I need to be the face of this culture, or I need to save the culture. I think they just going with emotions and seeing what works, and they're going with what works for them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Which is understandable, but as us as consumers, we would like to see more substance in dancehall.
I would like to see, like, what was it? A week ago, Jay-Z got inducted into the what was it? The Hall of Fame, the Rock Hall of Fame.
Okay, yeah.
I would like to see something like that for Jamaica.
Like, who's gonna do it though?
And that's the thing. Like, nobody really thought about that. Like some kind of museum or something for like the ones that was already there. You know what I'm saying? Like, it would be nice to see something like that. And honoring them, like,
I heard Iris and Chin said, I was listening to one of their shows and they were saying the same thing, that we need some type of museum or some type of stuff like that. But
to preserve the culture, that brings me back to saying, what's the end game?
But at the same time, like, we know our people, right? We know that sometimes we can't do anything without our own recognition. You know what I'm saying? I think a lot of people in this industry is mostly selfish, and they think about self first, and they don't think about our youth or the people that is going to come after us, after we're dead and gone or whatever. What are we going to show, or what are we going to have, to represent this time that we had dancehall and reggae? I feel like everybody just have their own ambitions, and I don't feel like they think about what's going to happen after we're gone. Everybody think they're going to live forever, which we know that's not true. Because death is sure. You know what I mean? But we have to do something. It has to be these artists right now.
I would love to see someone pick up that.
If we can have the,
just like, listen, I'm carrying it. You know what I'm saying? I would love to see that.
Yeah, it would have to be these artists of this time to make these moves to make that happen. And it's nobody else that can do that. You know what I mean? Because I know we want to see all these people that has this big name to pick up and make all of these things happen. Like we wanted a Jamaican awards shows and all of this stuff like that, like the Grammys, so we don't have to worry about the Grammys. But who's gonna do that?
That's the thing.
You know what I'm saying? Who's gonna pick it up and say,
it's an idea,
what we gonna do?
I don't know if you know somebody in the music industry, just whisper in 8 years.
Listen, man.
Maybe you never know. Somebody, might listen.
Listen, man, it's a lot of questions to be asked, and I don't feel like that we're gonna get those answered very soon. But I wish that dancehall and reggae music take itself very seriously. Yeah. We have an impact on this world, this little island that we call Jamaica. We have an impact in this world, and I think y'all need to recognize the power that you have. And if you have that power, make that power monetize for you, and not just want to have this well wishes and all this admiration from people. Make it monetize for you, because if us as Jamaican people or Jamaican artists, and if we're not doing good business and we're not trying to make ourselves respected in this world as a pillar in this music industry, you might as well call it a rap. You're not taking advantage of it. That's why you have all these other genres want to come in and take advantage of the music and call it a different name. Exactly. Not dancehall and reggae no more. They want to call it island music or something or some
Caribbean music.
Yes, like we already know it. We already know what it is. Like they will never go to the soca side and mess with soca, because soca have their own thing locked.
No,
you know what I'm saying? Soca have their own thing going on. So, but as dancehall and reggae, and we just because of us as Jamaicans, we just
make anybody coming.
We make friends with everybody and take advantage of everybody. Even the country itself, just to make people come in and buy up all the land and buy all of these things, and they feel like it's cool because they're benefiting from it as politicians. but they don't think about what's happening 50 years from now, where Jamaica is not going to be our own. It's probably going to be another culture going on in that little island. It's going to be more Chinese.
Chinese in every class.
You know what I mean?
It's second language.
Exactly. It will be. It'll probably be the first because there's going to be so much people, so much Chinese in that bitch. We can't. You probably gonna have to go. We're gonna probably have to go to China and move over there for work. Shit. You know what I mean?
It's like I said, to me, it was a little bit crazy seeing that article. Drake being the most streamed artist in Jamaica, and it was just like, damn, what happened to our music? Like our artists, we're not supporting our own, But that's just my opinion. Everybody else, have their own opinion. But yeah. That's all I had to say about that. That was just it was just weird.
And it's I guess it's one of those things that we can't control, man.
Yeah, we can't control what.
You know what I mean?
Jesus.
But we just gotta hope for people that that's in power, that not in power, but has influence in dancehall and reggae music. Kind of come forward and make some type of alliance or a legion to do better for this culture. You know what I mean? So we just hope that reggae and music go back to its
and dancehall.
Yeah, you go back to its authentic thing. You know what I'm saying?
Cut you off, but talking about dancehall. Massacre album.
Yes.
Massacre album.
Yeah, I was just about to mention it because I heard Tracy talking about it all week. I heard a couple songs on there already. The couple songs I heard, it was fire, and the production of the songs are tough. I gotta listen to it. Gotta finish listening to it.
She just said genocide. Yes.
Yes. Massacre always been tough. Yeah.
I'm an artist.
Massacre always been tough. I mean,
the album, bro, solid.
What's the name of the album again?
What is it? 348.
438. 438.
I'm sorry.
Yes, what it is. Yeah. 438. That's what.
Anyway, listen, solid.
Yeah, it's a solid, solid album.
Production done well. Did a great job.
Yeah.
I mean,
he did the whole album.
No. It was him and a few others.
Okay.
Once I never really actually heard of before. It's so crazy.
Okay.
It was two other producers on there.
Well, tomorrow at work I'll be listening to everything. I listened to four songs already.
Back to back.
Yeah.
It's great. It's something for everybody on there.
Okay. And he got good collabs, I heard.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Some of the good ones I heard already.
Some of the collabs I didn't expect.
Yeah.
But it's really good.
Yeah. So I heard the one with Sean Paul. I heard the one with
the
Steph
one
London.
with Sean Paul is good. Quality?
Yeah. I heard the one with Steph London also.
Speaking of that, it's a collab with Sean Paul. Which, that's how I can do collab with Sean Paul. Let's be honest. But he sounded really good. The rhythm.
Yeah, he did.
He had a little.
He sounded like the old school. He sounded the old school Sean Paul. Like,
it was great.
Yeah.
It was like give me the light type. I need
yeah.
And then Massacre sounded really good on it. Yeah. That one, I would say that's one of my favorites.
I feel like Massacre. Like I said that also. I always thought Massacre was one of the big the younger artists that I thought that was going to be big.
Yes.
So his lyrics alone is powerful and different.
All over this album.
So. I'm waiting to listen to the rest of the album. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's really good. Like, I already have my favorites on there. It's crazy. It's crazy. I have my favorites on there already. Yeah. It's worth the wait. Y'all just go ahead.
Yeah.
Download it, stream it. I'm telling you, will not be disappointed. It's worth the wait.
Go really out there and listen to Massacre album. That's 438. You know what I mean? Tracy already vouched for it, so You know what I mean? If it's not up to par, you gotta go beat it.
I was listening to the album like back to back. It was on repeat.
Yeah,
it's on repeat. Like,
so yeah, I gotta go listen to it.
It's a quality album.
Yeah,
best dancehall album for the year to me.
Well, already.
Wow, man, I wouldn't have talk about Alkaline, but listen. Best dancehall album for the year, in my opinion, and I think. The man that trend on Twitter #1 for all when the shit dropped, bro. Yeah. It was not one bad comment about the album on there. Okay. Not one bad comment.
I haven't been keeping up with the comments about it yet, so I'm gonna go listen to everything myself. You know what I mean?
My sister hit me up. She's like, "Let's get album drop." I was like, "Oh, thank God." She was on it, so I'm like,
"Yes, something to listen to."
What?
Yeah.
Soon as she hit me, I was like, "Oh, thank God!" I turned that thing on, and it's
how many songs on there?
16.
16.
It's really good.
That's what's up.
It's a solid album. It's a really good album. So, people go check it out. We gotta do a review.
We will. Once I get once I finish the album.
We gotta wait for him because he's always falling behind.
I am because it's a lot going on. This week was crazy for me. So
yeah,
you know what I mean,
I just I was at work and I'm looking at my manager like, don't say that to me. Like I just listen.
Oh man.
And blast my music, and I listened to the whole album. It was really good. Y'all go check it out.
All right, well, people, you heard it here first.
So you heard it here first, like Jesus.
Massacre album 438. You know, what I mean, it's out there.
I know where I got 338 from. Oh Jesus! Sorry about that. Sorry, people.
So go out there and check it out, stream it, download all that good stuff. Buy also. If you can support the artist. Yeah, man, Massacre has always been a great artist, and we support him over here at One Drop. You know what I'm saying? We do. So I guess that's gonna be the conclusion of episode 41. And what we say?
Next upload, like, comment, share.
Exactly.
Turn the notification bell.
Exactly. All that.
Hit that like button. Start a conversation in the comments.
Exactly. And we see our new subscribers. Welcome to the page, and we appreciate
the support. Has been
the
good.
Support. Yeah, for real.
It's been really good.
Yeah. So, well, that's it for the show, and you know what we say every day: love.
Yeah, Loki Flex. Cyclone, I represent for the One Drop podcast. You know the thing, you know the lingo. Get to the money, get to the cash. Yo, a Cyclone, I represent for the One Drop podcast. You know the thing, you know the lingo. Chat.
Watch out,